All right, so thank you for joining in, returning. If it's your first time, thank you for watching. Today's segment, I'm going to do a video. I'm gonna try to tie in 3 different things. I'm gonna try to do very quick and be efficient with it because I want to make sure I keep your attention. So I'm gonna start off here. The title is Deeper into Vulnerability. Now, the first thing I'm gonna hit on is about a conversation that I had with my son while taking him to school. He struggles with reading, so I'm trying to influence him, encourage him to read while driving to school. And, and he was struggling with a certain word. And once I looked at him, I could see it defeat in his eye. Now, one of the things that I do in my household is I try to teach them at an early age, to master emotion. So I was frustrated because I'm trying to help him get better at reading, but he is not taking it upon himself to say, challenge himself, right? He's 8. That's a concept that a lot of people don't get even as adulthood, but I'm trying to show them at a young age that, hey, there's more for you to understand if you grasp this. So I then questioned, am I being too harsh? Am I being angered? Then I realized that no, that's because I see something in him. That's because I have to push him. I got to bring out what he doesn't know about yet. So the next thing I got to was Rich Eisen, and I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but I got to a Rich Eisen video, and I'll put the link in the description so you can see it. So I watched the video, and he was speaking about Shedeur Sanders, and I listened and I tuned in. And so this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reading now what I wrote after watching this video. Okay. So, and look, I haven't got to that point where I can get the screen, showing the words and reading and watching at the same time. But all right, this is what I wrote. They don't like Shedeur Sanders because they never liked the man who raised them. Shedeur has what most spend a lifetime hoping for, and that's why they love to hate him. And whatever your view is on Deion Sanders, you had a view. Back when he played, few dared to dislike him. Maybe a reporter here or there tried to dim the light, but it never caught on. Then he retired, and we saw more clearly. The charisma wasn't a mask. The flash wasn't a show. That is the man. And he's never once apologized for being what some couldn't accept. In his vulnerability, he revealed purpose, laser-focused, unbothered by distractions, because a laser doesn't acknowledge what's outside of its path. It's locked in. And now Shedeur is getting the backlash, not for who he is, but because who raised him. Deion gave his children what most men have never even received: presence, vision, discipline, a standard. They hate the image of a father giving his son more than money, giving him direction, giving him an identity. And they can't stand it because the only authority Deion submits to is one they can't control. Shedeur recognized this. Your father didn't give you fame, he gave you foundation. He saw your talent before you even felt it, coached you through every level, and never left your side. Or let you settle, sorry. People say your dad made you look better than you are, but then you made it to the NFL. What they won't admit is your father didn't give you success, he sharpened you for it. And now you become a symbol they can't redefine, a reflection of obedience and discipline that proves a father can raise a son to soar. And when it's time to fly, eagles don't ask for permission. So that's kind of like how I tie in everything with my own child. I see how I'm pushing him at 8 years old, and then I hear what Rich Eisen said about Shedeur, and then it's like, dang, this is what Deion, what he does in his vulnerability. He's unforgiving for who he is, and that's why I have to be more vocal of who I am. So I'm going to continue to do more videos, and that's it. So hopefully you guys like this and it ties in. If you have questions, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to unlock things in everyone, and I just want people to tie into it. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for coming. Y'all have a good day.